Alright, welcome back to another video. So this one is going to be on buttons again. So we're going to talk about how to enlarge the button, do different things with the button. So to make things easy, we're just going to grab our existing code and copy it from our last layout. So let's create a new one, and I'll call it more buttons.py. Alright, and then I'm going to paste in my code here, and all I'm going to do here on this time, for now, I'm just going to take this label out and just keep the button, and for now, I'm just going to take out the positioning of it, just keep it, like this, well, not like that, but like that for now. So if I run this guy right here for more buttons, I should just have, this is going to be tough to move over here. This guy is playing on me. Alright, here we go. We're just going to have this. But what we're going to do here is try to talk about how we could use something called padding in order to make it bigger. Okay, so let's say that we did comma right here, and we did, so let me talk about X and Y. So we know at this point that, do this here, X and Y is the way that you go across the screen. So like all this right here is using X and Y for vertical and horizontal. So that's what we're going to use, X and Y coordinates, in order to figure out where it's at. So in this case here, we're going to do a dig comma. I could do pad X equals, I'll put 300, comma pad Y for Y axle equals 200. Alright, now let's make sure these guys are on top of each other a little bit. There we go. Alright, excellent. Now if I run this, we should get a bigger button this time. Oh wow, I got a really big button. So now we have this button right here. It's this size. Now I could dwindle this down however I want to. The button's really big, and we don't want to make it that big, but we could change this value around. I can make it maybe 200 and run it. As you see here, we still got a really big button. Okay, so we need to change this. All right, so let's add more text to it. We called it login. Let's do, this is my login. And now if I run it, it's going to be a little bit bigger now. Should, yeah. This is my login. X and Y, that's what I did. Pad X equals 300, pad Y equals 200. That's right. Let's, because I have it like this. Now, here's another thing, is we could change, probably make this small. Let's try something here. See where we're going here. 500. Let's run this. Alright, that just makes it bigger. So let's bring this back down to 300. Make this 50. Okay, that makes it bigger. That makes it really big. So let's just keep it. Oh my, come on. 200 by 200. Alright, so let's change the color. Let's say that you want to change the color of it. Right? So let's, this guy here. You would do comma. You could do FG for foreground equals, I'll call it blue. And then let's say that I wanted to do background equals yellow. Alright. Then you know what? Let's make it black. Alright, so now if I hit run. Alright, why didn't it work? Okay, this didn't work, so that tells me this is being cached. Give me a second here. Alright, so you can change the color, but for some reason my stuff is cached. It's not working, but nonetheless, if you do, this is your padding for X and Y, and this is your foreground color and your background color. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to our label video that we did here. And we're going to add some color to it. So if we actually run this, see if this works. Right now, if we add this, this is Hello March Madness, Villanova will win it all. So let's add what we learned here on more buttons. Let's add this filled stuff here. So let's set this right here. Let's say comma foreground color equals blue, if I can spell, comma, and I'll say background equals yellow. I don't know, something like that. And then if I run it, I should get, all right, so now you just see here it works. Yellow is the background, that's blue. So this right here will add different colors on how you want stuff to appear, foreground and background. And that is pretty much it right there. We should change this here too while we're at it, because it has some type of, let's give it a different foreground color. Equals, we'll call it black. And say the background color equals orange. That should be nice and scary for Halloween. Alright, let's see, what are we missing here? Background, oh, we're missing our comma. Perfect. Now if I run this bad boy, there we go. It looks pretty gnarly at this point. There we go. We have two different things. So this right here ends the video on more buttons on how to add extra information to it. Thank you for listening. We'll do another video coming up soon. Thanks.